horror, kaiju, Dragon Ball, and more. Steven's Toy Reviews.
Hello there, collectors. It's going to be Steven here, and welcome to another unboxing video for you. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Figma Isaac Clarke from Dead Space Remake. Alright, that was a lot to say in one breath, but hopefully it sounded good. So, this has just released. I know some US shops are anticipating Q2 of 2025, but this is out now, and if you are looking to pick it up, it is available, I believe, still at HLJ. There are probably a couple other sites, maybe Good Smile Direct still has it, maybe Ami or any of the other import sites, which you're going to be probably paying between like 70 and 80 depending on when you watch this, if you're able to get it, like Black Friday sales as well, which HLJ does have. I will link in the description through an affiliate link, but keep in mind with shipping prices, if you do have a pre-order secured through like BigBadToyStore, they're going to be about $100 or so. With their $4 shipping, you may be paying the same amount. So if you are looking to import this and you missed the boat, maybe just chill and wait for the US distribution, where you're probably going to be paying about the same amount. So there it is. So anyway, we do have the Figma Isaac Clarke from the Dead Space remake here. Like I made mention, we do have him in his rig here. Comes with a few accessories, the plasma chopper upper. I was gonna make a joke about him being John Dead Space, but I don't know, I guess I talked about it anyway. So anyway, front of the box, pretty straightforward, not a whole lot going on. We're actually going to talk about something with the boxes going forward, but we'll mention it. So that is the front of the box. We get a window and a shot of the promo pics. Back of the box, more of the same, the prototype, some promo pics, the accessories that he comes with. That's pretty much everything. Pretty light if you ask me, but what else could he come with? I don't know. Top, bottom, and sides of the box, pretty simple and straightforward. Let's go ahead and focus in. And all right, so we're all synced up. So we do have the intermediate engineer rig here for Mr. Isaac Clarke. So let's go ahead and open him up while we do talk about the future of Good Smile Company and boxes. So if you were unaware, they recently made an announcement that they are trying to pull a Hasbro, right? And what they are trying to do is become more environmentally conscious, right? In case I might need it again. And for their Nendoroid releases, oh boy, I might actually need that. For their Nendoroid releases, they are actually changing the way that they are doing their packages, right? So, did you know that trick? Yeah, it's pretty cool. What they are doing is they are reducing the amount of plastic by ditching the windows and the inside plastic for some releases moving forward. And you're going to get cardboard for everything. And you're going to be happy with it. And that's all you got to say about that. So it's going to be harder to identify quality control issues if it's right out of the box where you normally would be able to check it. And good luck not getting scammed buying stuff secondhand. So that's cool. Okay. Dang, the hand parts. Okay, so this is something I legitimately do take issue with. All right, so at least we get left and right fists. Okay, we get left and right fists. Left and right splayed hand parts. I get in the game. He fires and uses the rest of his guns with his right hand. But why, just for the sake of it, just for shiggles, we can't get left and right gun holding hand? Like, we can play pretend here, and we can have our not Space Marine hold other weapons and other guns that may require that. You know what I mean? Well, that's kind of loofy goofy. So the Figma support stand. And see, this is a part of their effort already to begin with to reduce their carbon footprint. Which out of focus. Which, depending on how you look at it, the effort to convert over, along with the assumed effort to plant all of those trees actually produces more waste and environmental damage than it does switching over to this. Go take a look at the guitar industry. They've actually overplanted trees. Yes, they have. Okay. Not that I'm like inherently complaining, but you know, let's make smart choices and make sure we help the customer, not get scammed. So there's the Figma bag, which is cool. So there's the support parts for the hand you can see, which is pretty cool. Get the cutter and then the low health indicator for the rig. That's how everything's set up in the tray. There's no tape holding it in place. So here's what we're going to do. We pretty much know what the alt hands look like. Come on, you. There we go. So let's do a quick zoom in here. Nice. Some pretty cool details here. Whoop. Look at that. I mean, I will say, regardless of accuracy, you know, there are some really nice details with Figma's releases. So this does slot in a specific way. Whoop. Yeah. Does it? You know what? Read the directions. What does it say? It just says to slot it in. Which... what am I missing here? One would assume down there, no? Or... I don't know. I'll take a look at it later. Maybe I'm just too dumb to figure it out. But anyway, we have good old Isaac here. We have the rig system, which it's the same thing that he's going to have already on his back, but he's got a red spot. So I will say, post-review, there were a lot of folks from my Doom Guy review last year who noted that they did have some loose parts. I did end up having to get a second one because my first one broke. That second one actually did have some loose parts, so I had to cobble together and kit bash, basically, a new one. So he didn't get all loosey-goosey, so I feel your pain. But I haven't heard much of anything about this guy. Saw one person post about him, and then saw another reviewer post about him, and that's it. So it's very, very interesting for those of you who've been in the action figure game for a decent amount of time to note companies are kind of finally dropping their joint gimmicks, and they're sort of bending the knee to like the industry standard, especially when it comes to import companies. Because like this just looks like a first attempt at making an SH Figuarts over here, right? Because you don't have the bicep swivel that's cut in here, but this kind of reminds me of like an Ultraman. You know what I'm saying? Like here, let me get Ultraman going on here. I'm going into more of a review, but like Ultraman doesn't have a proper like cut for the bicep swivel, but he can rotate here. Isaac can do that. And yeah, there are some Figma releases that can do that, but this is newer for a Figma. Anyway, I think you get what I'm trying to say. It's just very interesting to see over the years how things change. Like I have a buddy who didn't know that Revoltech figures are kind of dropping the click, click, click gimmick. And why this doesn't move, I don't know. That's just begging to be broken. What's that back movement like, though? Do we not have good waist? Do we have drop-down hips? No, we don't. Okay, good. We have toe hinges. Okay. All right, they carried that over from Doom Guy. Okay. Review. working on it as soon as I can. There's a lot on my plate right now that I got to take care of. So yeah, it will get here as soon as it can. This is a fun release. I have some ideas for this guy. I got to go look for some of my stuff that's not going to be a necromorph, but you know, it kind of fits on brand with Dead Space, I think. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Be sure to click like, subscribe. You know what? Dislike it if you dislike it. I'm fine with that. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. And most importantly, if you are thinking of picking up Isaac this holiday season, definitely check out the description to get orders in. I know that some places are already sold out of their orders. So if you can get an order now, lock it in and don't miss out. Because actually, so far, I'm liking him. He has some restrictions, but nevertheless, I think he's pretty good. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a good, safe holiday season, and I'll catch you in the next video.